3 types of animal spirits, how they can help, how you can discover what your animal spirit or animal totems are. So beginning with the first type is the spirit animal, and that's when an animal's energy shows up, or sometimes even physically shows up, and they bring the medicine that you need for your life right now. So that means you might be seeing a certain kind of animal in the wild, on your way to work, on your walk. Maybe it just shows up in media, however it's gonna find you. It definitely will. So the spirit animal just shows up, and I would pay attention. So for instance, if a praying mantis finds its way into your house, and then a few days later you see a praying mantis just randomly outside, I would definitely be looking up what energies and medicine the praying mantis can bring for you, as an example. So a spirit animal shows up when you need it, when you need its medicine and its unique energies to kind of imbue on you, to kind of help you through challenges. The second type of animal, I'm looking at my notes down here. The second type of animal is a totem, which would be more lifelong. And we all know when we have lifelong animals that we just feel an affinity to, an attraction to, that you just, kind of melt. Okay, so the totem animal is your lifelong guide, and their energy, their medicine, can be helpful in, some of your major life themes. And then finally, number 3 is your power animal, and that's the animal that you choose and invoke, and you ask to come into your life to teach you some lessons. So recently, as I said in my article that I wrote earlier this week, I invoked Bat. Bat has shown up for me many times before. My husband and I share this power animal together, and so I needed some vision. I was just not trusting the universe. I was feeling kind of lost, I suppose, in some different aspects of my life, and so I invoked Bat to bring me a vision. Bats can see in the dark. They can see in the light too, but they can see in the dark. They use their intuition, their sonar abilities that they have in their little bodies. So over the next few days after I invoked Bat, I can tell you my vision got a little more clear. I certainly got messages that helped me through that little tough spot. And that's what I mean by invoking your power animal, or asking for a specific animal's help. So the way that a power animal or an animal totem can help is by imbuing their energy on you. So I've seen in other, like in shaman-like rituals or ceremonies where they use drum and dance and that sort of thing. And you can even see when that animal comes to the person to teach them that they might even move or dance or take on similar characteristics. Take on similar characteristics of the animal that's been invoked. So, for example, if you've invoked the energy of the owl, for instance, you might find that you're up at night. You're more of a night owl. You might find that you're really aware of your surroundings all around you. For example, you might have invoked cheetah, and we know cheetahs are fast as lightning, right? They very much can quickly get what they need, but they cannot sustain that long of an attack, or they can't sustain that long run. They're sprinters, they're short. So then they have to rest. So you might find with cheetah, for example, that you'll have a burst of energy to get accomplished whatever you might want to, but then you need to really rest. These are just examples of how you can see animal medicine kind of manifesting in your life when you begin to use it. They really bring you the medicine that you might need to, connect some dots or get through some tough spaces in your own spiritual journey. I know I tend to work quite a bit with deities or intelligent forces like angels, but I was just reminded in my own practice this week of how helpful the animal guide can be. So they bring you medicine in the way that you need it, and their own energy is imbued on you. Sometimes they can come to you in dreams or visions when you're doing meditations with them. And most certainly it brings messages in too many ways that I can enumerate right now. So please get yourself a copy of Animal Speak, or you can, again, use Google to kind of look up these animals that show up in your life. And these are more than our just domestic animals that we love, of course, and we love them and they teach us, but it's not the same as your spirit or power animal. So finally, I just want to leave you with a quick little ceremony or a ritual that you can do if you're unsure of what animals are around you or could show up for you, spirit animals. So if you can do a meditation outside or spend some time seeking your power animal in the outdoors, it kind of ramps up that energy and kind of makes you closer. If you can't, that's not a problem, but take some time for meditation with this animal, with the purpose, with the sole purpose of understanding who your spirit animal is and how it can work with you. Go outside if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Number 2, you can drum. Drumming seems to do something primal to the energy. It kind of uplifts the energy. In shamanic practices, drumming is essential. And if you can listen to drum meditation music, that's great. If you have a drum of your own, please drum away. I think it can only raise the vibration and energy for you. This also leads into number 3, which is move your body. And maybe we want to move our body in a way with the drumming and with the meditation that just is primal, that feels, rather than controlling with our thoughts, like I'm going to do this move or that move. More like ecstatic dance or just a free dance. This connects the body and the intuition. As you're honing in and meditating, you're asking for that spirit animal to show up to you. What you might find is a picture or a scene kind of shows up in your third eye or in the visions of your meditation. Take note of what kind of animal that is, and we're just going to hold that and continue on with the meditation. 4, you can invoke out loud during this meditation time something like, I lovingly call forth the animal medicine that I need right now. I lovingly call forth the animal medicine that I need right now. Please show yourself to me. Please guide me. Continue with your drumming or meditation. You can also, light a candle, burn some incense, use movement, use drumming, and lovingly call forth the animal energy, animal medicine that you need right now. And finally, just be still. Be quiet with it for a minute. Close that down. Give thanks at the end. Be still. and see and hear. It is okay if you don't hear or see anything right away, but over the next couple days, you will begin to find some kind of message coming through you through the animal kingdom. You might see that animal outside. You might come across it in a book, or someone come to you with information. It can come in all kinds of ways. So just be aware. You're already tuned into that. You are invoking that energy. It's certainly going to come to you in so many different kind of ways. So it'll just kind of make you happy and see. Also, I guess I want to say is that every animal's medicine is unique, and none is greater, better, or less than any of the others. Okay, so for instance, snake, which is most misunderstood. I mean, we have sayings like snake in the grass. There's so many negative undertones, but the snake is the force, the healing force of the divine feminine. The snake helps us grow when we've outgrown our old self, and the skin sheds on the snake, right? It's because they're too tight in that skin and they need to get free. So the snake and the serpent, although it might seem negative to some people, it's been extremely helpful and wise in my own journey. The jaguar is another example. This is a beautiful cat, right? It's very stealthy. It works in the dark. You don't know a jaguar is around unless a jaguar wants you to know it's around. And the jaguar will symbolize shadow work, things in our unconscious that are made conscious so that we can deal with that. There's so many examples. I'd love to hear what animal totem you like to work with, and I hope that you find this little video helpful in your spiritual journey, maybe working with some animal totems. All right. Thank you for watching.